Hello guys, this is going to be a Kayle commentary video, because instead of just doing a bunch of clips and pasting them all together, I've decided that I'd make a commentary, and I chose this game. Now this is a spoiler alert, so if you want you can skip this, but this game is gonna be how to not give up, how to motivate your team, and how you can turn around almost everything. Well, at least when you're playing Kayle, that is. Okay, so let's take a look at the teams. The enemy has a pretty unconventional comp here with Twisted Fate, Talon, and Donger. Because, well, the good part is they have 2 APs. The bad part is all those champs are not really viable here. They're not really played that much. They're probably viable, but they're not very popular. This level of play, of course, it's normal because I still couldn't find a team up until that point. Yeah, this level of play, people are bad, so comebacks actually happen because people get an advantage and they don't know what to do with their advantage. So there's a lot of potential for comebacks, especially when you play someone like Kayle, which is a hyper carry that just scales extremely well into the late game. The early game was just pretty terrible. As you can see, this Riven is just getting harassed to hell because she bought 2 damage items into essentially 2 champions, melee versus ranged. And yes, that was the best flash EU right there that you just saw. Don't even talk about it. That didn't happen, okay? Anyways, I'm just creep scoring here, trying to get some creeps. I finally hit level 2. I'm taking some heavy harass here. I'm trying to get some more creeps with my ranged ability now. A little bit of a fail on last hitting, but I think this was my first or second day playing Kayle this game. And right now it's like my 4th day, so I was a little bit bad back then. I actually tried to kill TF, but he just counter flashed, and that was flash for flash, and that was probably not worth it. Because I don't run any flash cooldown stuff, so basically it's just not worth it. So, well, the game continues. Riven's gonna end up jungling after all. Oh wait, maybe not. Wanted this, but well, I did heal her. This Riven is pretty bad. I think I'm not even friends with her anymore because, well, she ended up, the skill level difference was just too high at the end of the day. Well, which is a little bit mean to do, but hey, I want to improve, So the laning phase continues, and UTF stuns me, and I think he gets first blood here. Or well, second kill again, sorry. That was a 2-for-1, that was bad. As Kayle, if you're getting ahead early game, then you might as well, the game is already over then. Now this Lee Sin is pretty bad. Guess why? He bought boots. If he bought a cloth armor, he would have won this matchup. If he bought a Regi bead, he would have won this matchup. I made a starting item guide, so you can check that out if you want. So the match continues here. And actually Lee Sin dies. Sorry, I've actually missed that. Lee Sin dies again. This Talon is 2-0 now. So I was ahead in creeps. I don't know what Ruin was doing there. Okay. So, while this is all going on, we all of us getting stumped in the early game. Let's talk about how to actually carry. Okay, so to carry, you need to get farm. Now as you can see, I've almost doubled the other two laners' farm. Comes with being Kayle, but yeah. You know, farming is important. Apart from that, play a decent champ. I have a drink here, so I'm gonna be a little bit interrupted by that. Yeah. Where was I? Yes, you're supposed to farm. You're supposed to play a decent champ. Kayle is a god tier champ, and while they don't say why stuff is god tier, well, the tier list I'm referring to is in the twistedtreeline.com website, and while it doesn't say why stuff is godlike, Kayle is godlike because she is basically the full package. She has everything: pushing, single target, AoE, 1v2, everything. Apart from that, she has a slow and endless speed buff and invulnerability for you or your allies, which is quite ridiculous. And I'm being disturbed here. Excuse me. Okay. Recording continues. And well, I've recorded since here. Like, I've just cut the video and basically I'm recording the next day now, so if I don't relate to the whatever I was speaking before, then yeah, that's because I've recorded on the next day. I'll have the commentary. So, well, the point of this commentary is not really to focus on the commentary, it's just I wanted to talk about how to solo carry, what mindset should you have to really carry your team. And in this game, as you can see, we are actually losing 9-1. They have a 4k gold advantage, and things are looking pretty bad. We are feeding, but I wanted to win this game. And I knew I could win this game because I'm Kayle, and Kayle's single target burst late game, as well as area of effect damage, are both just fucking ridiculous. So yeah, you know, we can still win this. I kept telling my team that we can still win this, and yeah, this is where I get a little bit greedy. Hammering kills me with his rockets, I think. Yeah, that was quite bad. But yeah, I keep telling my team that we can win this and that we shouldn't surrender. And yeah, I got pretty bad farm, but that's because the TF is actually no, my farm is not so bad. I got more farm than they have. They will fight again. Talon tries to kill me. I actually managed to turn it around, which was really good. I got 500 gold, which basically brought me back into the game. So how to carry? I keep getting away from this point. How to carry? You simply have to, you know, have the mindset that you can win, and have the confidence that you can win, have the confidence that you can come back. Also, not only that, in this team, you have a Kayle late game hyper carry, which is AP damage, and the other two champions are AD damage. You know, even though Riven was pretty bad and pretty underfed, you can't just completely neglect her burst damage. It's still, the base damage alone is just ridiculous. So yeah, here this talent gets revealed by Lee Sin, so I can't really get away, and I get the kill, which is really nice. Just gives me some extra gold, and the comebacks are beginning right now. You know, they're getting pretty greedy. This is also one more reason why you can come back, because people will get greedy and you will get you know, kills, or you'll be able to get shutdown kills. I barely got away with my life, which is was lucky. I think I get an Asher's. Yeah, I get an Asher's now. My item build, yeah, my item build is usually I don't know if I changed it before this commentary, but my item build is usually either Nashers and Lichbane or Nashers and Leandris, depending on whether they're stacking HP or whether they're not stacking HP. But probably before this I just went Lichbane, because Lichbane is really good. It makes your Q do like triple damage, and also your next auto attack after Q does like a lot more damage. So basically your burst damage just becomes ridiculous. And this Riven's pretty bad. I don't really look at everything in this map on this game, because I mean, obviously I do in game, but during this commentary I wanted to focus on Kayle, because it's Kayle that carried this game, you know. I know I've kind of spoiling the commentary by saying that, you know, we are gonna come back, but the idea is how we're going to come back. Yeah, like here, I'm not voice chatting with this Riven or this Lee Sin, and those guys are probably voice chatting, because yeah, you always should expect the worst anyways. So I'm not voice chatting with either of these guys, so that's why there's some lack of communication there, because I've engaged and Riven just didn't follow up. By the way, this Riven is actually really bad. Like, she has like a very little amount of experience with the game compared to me, or at least the experience with 3-3s. Yeah. Keeping positive, keep encouraging your team. Right here, actually I missed it, but Lee Sin made a really nice play. He stole the Baron and killed them both, so that was like a big part of us coming back into the game. It was a big push, to be honest. And now we 3v1, I think we get the tower. No, we just fight instead. Pretty bad. We got the talent there. Yep tries to kill me, I kill him by shielding his burst beautifully. Then we managed to get the Heimerdinger. This is what that Kayle is ridiculous. Like, when Kayle just gets some items, her burst becomes so ridiculous when people do not buy MR. You know, this is what I'm talking about. The comeback is happening. It's only 21-13 right now. Well, a lot of the times I would give up, but this game I was hyped to win. Being hyped to win is really important for your success or your win rate. When you want to win, you have to do everything to win, and you have to make others believe that you can win. A lot of people, in normals and in solo queue, they throw the game after first blood. They're just like, GG, you know. You get first blood, you win the game, because the other team is just gonna be like, GG. You know, after all, I'm unranked, right? Or at least I was unranked up until this game. Then I wanted the season rewards, so I played some solo queue with a friend and got the elo. But yeah, here we have made some more kills happen. I think it wasn't worth it, but we tried. We tried stopping them from taking the altar, but it didn't really happen. I go back to heal, I got the Sheen now, I'm getting closing in on that Lich Bane. Yeah. Kayle, I don't know, let's talk about Kayle. Kayle is a very versatile champion. I played Kayle for like 4 days straight, so I pretty much know everything about her. I know that this is not really the ideal Kayle guide, Wow, we actually get really hard, played really hard by their Heimerdinger here. This is not really the ideal Kayle guide to really just listen to me, but I'm gonna give you my tips on Kayle. Like, I'm gonna give you the tips and how to, what are the different builds you can go as AP Kayle, and what are the different runes you can do. Also, I'm gonna link the, I might link the website that I used for this, for builds and just in general 3v3 knowledge and stuff. That website is basically the twistedtreeline.com. Provides you with a good tier list and some good builds for the characters. Okay, so back to Kayle's versatility. Kayle is very versatile because she's able to go AD, she's able to go sustain DPS, she's able to go bursty DPS, or just bursty caster. She's in the top tier god, or well, top tier, which is called tier god. She's in it because she has AoE, sustained AoE. She has one of the best single target bursts in the game when she gets Lich Bane. She has invulnerability, she has a movement speed boost, and both of those spells are for you and your allies. That's why she's in tier god, all of those things combined. Okay, well, Kayle's versatility. Versatility means that you can actually build her differently and she'll still be effective. So, meaning that you can build her AP, you can build her nuker, you can build her sustained DPS, you can build her AD, you can build her whatever. Now, my item build, I probably wasn't really aware of the item build here because I actually got Moonfire Spellblade. But I think I got Moonfire Spellblade because I was far behind and I took a lot of various type of damages. Normally my item build on Kayle is if they have HP, I would get Liandry's as my second item. If they don't have HP, I would get Lich Bane. And my first item is almost always Snatcher's Tooth, just rushing that. Depending on your marks, you can either get Berserker Greaves or Sorcerer's Shoes. I almost always get Sorcerer's Shoes and I get Magic Pen, because I think it's enough to have a Nashor's Tooth as your attack speed item. But some people, they get early attack speed items like Berserker Greaves. Some people get attack speed marks and Rush Doran's Rings. Both are really good and really lane dominant builds, but with this build I think you can have a more late game dominance. Because seriously, look at this damage, it's just like almost one-shot him. And yeah, I'm starting to become pretty fed, and the difference is 10 kills. And we get Baron here, which is really good for us. The comeback is happening. A lot of people think, you know, 3v3s is like Bruiser's OP and it's always so one-sided. It is one-sided a lot of the time, but comebacks still happen and games are not always one-sided. You know, like this Heimerdinger is getting killed. Just lucky that Riven didn't die. Wow, that Riven, look at that Riven, he just flashed. Like, this is the level of people that I'm fucking playing with, like, they're so bad. Man. Well, I'm not playing with this level of people anymore because I was pretty desperate for the season rewards, so I just went in with my main, which is Lee Sin. I jungled and my friend played mid lane, and we just played those 10 promotion games and I got silver 3 so now I can get the border. So yeah, I feel I'm not gonna get gold anymore because you might be wondering why I'm not striving for gold and such. But I'm not striving for gold because my team is like, I have one invite left and I can't get any more people in it because I'm the only one and it's like silver 1 at the moment, so I'll only get more invites on Tuesday, and on Tuesday will already be season 4. I actually can't wait for season 4. There's been a lot of reviews on the Masteries on YouTube by various YouTubers. You probably already know about all the Masteries if you're interested. But yeah, I think the Masteries are gonna be like really strong and really strong. Especially the offensive tree where you get a lot of flat values, and there's a mastery that gives you your auto attacks increased damage when you like do spell damage, and then when you do auto attacks it gives you increased spell damage. So like Riven and every AD caster is just gonna become so much more stronger. Like so much stronger. Also Teemo is gonna become a beast again. And a lot more others, you know. Like there's gonna be so much more versatility. And that was a pretty epic fail. I got killed by Hammerdinger again. I was just underestimating his W the whole time. There's gonna be so much more versatility in Seasons 4, and that's obviously Riot's goal. But the point is that it's not gonna be very versatile. There's always gonna be the overpowered stuff, which I think is gonna be the offensive tree now, because all the flat values, all the stuff, you can get like increased damage on low health. That increases your damage ridiculously. So Lesion's burst increases ridiculously because you actually get like 1% more damage and a lot more flat AD. Riven is going to be a lot more powerful because she's able to get a lot more early game AD. One thing that I don't like about Season 4 Masteries is they've removed the ability to get 75 gold through the utility Masteries. So now you can only get, you can only get 40 extra gold, which is pretty annoying at the start. Which means you can't start with either a longsword or a Doran's Blade and a red potion or a blue potion. Which means no more OP level 2 starts in 3v3s, which is pretty sad. Because it's pretty, it used to be pretty fun to just go Lee Sin or someone else and just start with that, you know. Just kill people at level 2. Yeah, so Season 4 Masteries, back to this commentary. As you can see, the difference is pretty... it's only 8 kills now. And I got a lot of items. See, I'm just able to turn around fights just like that. Save Riven, kill the enemy. This is Kayle, this is another reason why Kayle is tier god. So back to this... how to carry and stuff. I know I've been mumbling a lot, I'm sorry, but I haven't made a script for this video, so I don't really know what I'm talking about. Just talking about whatever comes to mind. I don't know. Look at this, look at this shit. I just died because I didn't have ult. I was expecting to say, you know, I have killed him and stuff, but apparently that's not the case. And we get Baron for free because... yeah, enemy is just like... the enemies are bad, it's just that my teammates are bad as well. But I'm not that bad. And I'm gonna prove it by winning this game for them. And that was pretty much my mindset as well. I was like, I'm gonna win this game because I'm Kayle. And Kayle's broken damage is just gonna carry. Okay, so here goes another team fight. And here we have Helen, that's dead. Oh, he has Dexter, still died though. Then we have Heimerdinger, who's going to die as well. I think I'm gonna flash for him and he's gonna die. Yeah, that's what happens. Maybe now I just press Q instead because he's so stupid and he stops running. Yeah, this is the point where Kayle is really strong. The point where she gets Nashers, Lichbane and Void Staff. I did not build Leandri's yet because I didn't quite discover it. But just look at the damage, it just bursts down the TF instantly. And it's pretty weird TF build, like look at where the items he built, it's pretty bad. Also this time I had my ult, so look at that talent, he lost the 1v1. This Heimerdinger is trying to kill me, but I think he dies as well. Like, this Lee Sin actually flashed to save me, which is really nice of him. But oh yeah, I died to turret. That's lame. That was fucking lame. I was just being greedy there. So yeah, this team wanted to surrender. I refused. I was like, I'm Kayle. I can carry this. And this game is turning and turning, and we are outscaling them, you know. Or well, I'm outscaling them. Like Talon's late game, I'm not sure, but I think it's bad because most AD casters have bad late game. Because with AD you want to auto attack to have good late game, and if you don't auto attack, you just use your abilities, which is essentially what a caster does, and you're gonna have a bad late game, you know. Look at this TF getting bursted down. Lee Sin gets a double kill, that's nice. This Lee Sin actually bought Bork, which is pretty interesting. Pretty interesting choice. I'm not saying he was necessarily bad, but... Well, okay, he was bad, but he wasn't as bad as Riven, okay. Still, Lee Sin and Riven are my... no, they're my best champs, and also they're like... pretty OP in general, you could say. Oh look, another team fight. I think this is the last team fight actually. Yeah, this is the last team fight. And we just managed to burst down the Talon. TF tries to get Lee Sin here, but my damage is just too much. And here Lee Sin still dies to Heimerdinger, unfortunately. I think Riven attempts to 1v1 Heimerdinger and dies. Doesn't she? Yeah. That's what happens. And then this here is like... This here is like the outplays. Look at this shit, I almost died, really. Then Donger is like, I can get you, I can get you. I have like 40 cooldown reduction, so I'm just gonna spam my W, and look at this heal. I haven't even just used his ult. I don't know why I ulted there, I kinda failed. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna walk up to him now and just kill him because he missed everything. Yeah. The outplays, you know, the outplays. So yeah guys, this has been my Kayle game, and the idea is never to give up, be hyped, and make your teammates believe that you can win. And you can carry games. I think I gave you a good overview of what's going on, and yeah, I've been this is a late video, I know I normally upload one a week, but I'm just, I've been busy trying to get the Silver 4, and also Season 4 rewards, so yeah. This game is about to end. Look at that damage, I just almost one-shot here. I'm pretty fed now, but still, they have like full builds as well. I think about bullets now too. I know my Kayles are kinda bad, but hey, they're still absorbing some damage. Tries to kill me, Lee Sin saves. Yeah. So, yeah, if you have any questions about Kayle or about how to carry or whatever, feel free to leave them in the comments, as well as any feedback on anything else. And I'll try to be more consistent, so if you want to see more videos, subscribe if you like this and like it. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.